Alright guys, it is time for the final game of this best of 9 series. This is a Heart of the Storm Showmatch hosted by SC2TV.ru between Dimaga and Turuk. Ukraine versus Russia, Zerg versus Terran. Turuk, as always, is going to be playing as the purple Terran, starting in the bottom left hand corner of Star Station, I believe. His opponent Dimaga, the legendary Ukrainian miner guy, is going to be playing as the green Zerg in the top left hand corner, and he's actually going to scout in the right position first in this game. These guys have been playing a very back and forth series. They try to outsmart each other a couple of times. For the most part, they've been playing very standard. Turuk tried something different in the previous game. He did not work out. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back to his usual style in this final game here, even though I feel like mech is going to be difficult to pull off on this map. Just because the third base is so open, taking a force will be very difficult. The force bases are very far apart from the third. So Turuk, definitely going to be a tough map for him, I feel. Dimaga, he's been going 15 pool, 15 hatch, 17 pool, followed by an extractor every game. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for that, just that again here. And being able to scout Turuk first here is going to be a big deal. He's going to know exactly where his opponent is, what his options are. He can choose where to put his overlord. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts it there, to be able to keep an eye on this gas and this one as well. And he's gone for the 15 hatch here again. Looks like maybe a 16 pool behind this. I guess because this is a 4 players map and he had not scouted his opponent just yet. Okay, never mind. 17 drone here. Behind this he's going for the pool. And should follow this up with a very quick extractor, as he usually does. Oh, and the overlord is actually being a bit... Okay, never mind. I guess he knows the timing on that first marine, around 305, 3010, between in these waters. He knows that his overlord was safe to fly out of there for the shots of just one marine. It would not die. Was able to spot, okay, was not able to spot the refinery here. Dimaga behind is going to start mining out of his extractor and most likely get speed out pretty early on here. And Turuk, since he has gone for his double refineries, I'm convinced he's just going to go for a factory in his standard and usual style. Okay, he was able to spot one of those refineries, so he should know that this is the usual and standard build from Turuk. Turuk finally getting his first bunker up. And did he scout? I did not pay attention, but he was actually able to scout. And he sent his SCV back home after doing so. He did not stuck around for too long. Well, he didn't see. Oh, he didn't see the extractor actually. And we have a very quick roach warren. There is no ramp at the natural, and this is a very wide space. So maybe again the same roach rush out of Dimaga. I mean, he's been having some success with it. He's definitely been able to do quite some damage in most of the games he's used it. He lost some of those, but this is definitely a good rush. So he might just use it again. But this time, I don't think that Turuk is going to miss the landing of his factory onto the reactor. So he might be able to get those mines on time. And we have already 5 roaches on the way. They are out. They're going to move toward the expansion of Turuk here. Let's see if he misses this one. I moved a bit too far out. He's going to start 2 mines immediately. Those take 40 seconds to come out. And Turuk starting a depot behind this. He started his starport as well. Dimaga in the meantime is still mining gas from his main. He's not making any more roaches. He's going to full droning mode. Turuk is going to be able to spot those roaches immediately with his barracks here. And oh, nice wall off here, preventing those roaches from getting in. Those mines are going to come in very handy against the roaches. One of them is going to die before even burrowing. And Turuk should just transfer everything in his main here. I feel like this rush is always worth it here by Dimaga. And Turuk, he could have avoided this he's been facing this rush in every game. Imagine if now he had landed his barracks here basically he just flew it over here. Imagine he just landed it here. He would have had time to just keep on repairing this bunker, pull back the SCVs if the Roach move in for the kill on the SCVs, and it would have been just an easier game for him from there. And Turuk is actually going to go for Banshee this game instead of Medivac. Dimaga is adding on a lot of extractors. He's taking 2 lair, maybe Mutas. He has not scouted too much just yet. Those Roaches are still doing work here. They're up to 3 kills. The Walkers killed 4. Turuk killed 4 SCVs, which is not too big, but I mean anything you can take is always good. The Salians are going to try to pull those Roaches back into the Widow Mines, but they don't even need that. They're just going to get rid of them for now. And it's 48 drones to 34 SCVs. Dimaga is really pulling far ahead right now. He did see the Banshee, so he's going to start making spores in each of his bases. 2 evolution chambers were already made, and I feel like Dimaga, he needs an extra queen. He needs to start queen spreading, and that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting an extra queen. He's upgrading carapace and missile attacks. He's going to want to get most likely a lot of Roaches, maybe some Hydralisks in support, and I would really like to see him play with that Roach, Hydralisk and Viper style in this game. Turuk in the meantime, he's going up to 3 factories. He's adding on a 3rd command center, and he's going for the 2, actually just 1 armory so far. He's getting an engineering bay just in case he might face Mutas. And we have a Banshee over here trying to deal some damage. He's got 3 kills. 2 of those are the Roaches, and I'm not sure what else. Maybe the drone. And Dimaga is going to be able to defend this pretty easily here. And we had actually only one Banshee made out of Turuk, which is, I think this is smart because it forced spores from the opponents, and definitely not overcommitting here from Turuk. Like Dimaga is going to be ready for those Banshees every single time. So making only one, forcing spores out of your opponent, making him use drones to make the spores, very good move by him. Turuk is going to go for the standard Viking to start sniping some warlords all around the map. He was supply block here for a second. He's gone for the 1 armory to start upgrading the attack first. Ship weapons, but he's going to follow this up with another armory. And Dimaga is researching ventral sacks, so he's going to play with drop this time again. And I think he's just going to want to get so many Roaches and then start dropping in the main. But you know what, Turuk, just as I say that, puts down a turret. He's already had to face one of those drops. He's expecting it again. And we remember it was on Newkirk City actually that Dimaga really waited way too long. He waited until 15 minutes 30 to finally drop and start dealing damage. But he was maxed, but so was Turuk, and it was too late. Turuk ended up holding very easily, counter-attacking and finishing the game. So Turuk in this game, he's delayed his 3rd. He has mines in position against drops. He's going to go up to 5 factories. He's upgrading for 2 armories. I feel like if he can defend with ease, he really should be able to win this game. And I would really like to see a macro hatch here out of Dimaga. I mean, he's on 4 bases. Even if he injects really well, he's always going to have some extra cash, especially if you have to fight at some point. Dimaga, he's got the 1-1 upgrades. He's researching level 2 missile attacks. In the meantime, Turuk is going to keep on macroing. It's actually his supply block here for a minute. He's going to start 3 depots at once. And look at all those mines. I feel like Turuk is somehow aware that this is coming. Imagine those overloads drop into those mines. Well, I guess if they drop just 1 unit and makes a lot of the mines detonate, it would be pretty good. Oh, those Vikings are in position. They're going to be able to spot those overloads here. And Turuk is just going to relocate into his main here to defend against this. Oh, but oh my god. He's going to relocate the Widow Mines. Those Dimaga is still going for it. He sees all of the mines. He sees the army of Turuk in position. He's going to drop all around the ramp here. and he's moving in onto those tanks here, dealing a lot of damage to them. Dimaga right now is dealing so much damage, I can't even believe this is working. The mines were a little bit too far out, but somehow Dimaga is making this work. He's almost maxed here, and Turuk has taken so much damage. I think Dimaga has done it here. He's won again in this King of the Hill, and he's going to come back next week to face off against somebody else. Turuk, he's definitely... Oh my god, how did this work? The mines were too far, and Turuk, he just moved in too eagerly with his tanks here. He was so confident he would crush this army, but that's not what happened, and Dimaga takes the win in this series. Congratulations to Win. He's gonna win $100, and he gets to try to defend his King of the Hill title again next week, guys. It's been a pleasure casting. I'm gonna have to get some food now. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.